Hello dear students, welcome back dear students primary 4 with math subject. أهلا بكم حبايبي طلاب الصف الرابع الابتدائي ومادة الماث تحت إشراف ورعاية وزارة التربية والتعليم. Our lesson today about geometry. Unit 2, lesson 3. The first part of this lesson about relation between two straight lines. Of course, we studied before the line segment, the straight line, of course, and the point and the ray. And today we are going to speak about the relation between two straight lines. As you can see on the screen, in this lesson we will study the following: intersecting straight lines, perpendicular straight lines, parallel straight lines, and of course we have in the second part of this lesson geometric constructions. The first about drawing a perpendicular to a straight line from a given point, and the second will be about drawing a straight line parallel to a given straight line from a point outside it. First of all, we are going to speak about intersecting straight line. What does it mean? What is the meaning of intersecting straight lines? As you can see, we have two straight lines, straight line AB and straight line CD. This point, which is M here, is called intersecting point, or we can say intersection point of the two straight lines AB and CD. The two straight lines AB and CD are called intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. The point M is called the intersection point, as I said. AB straight line intersects straight line CD at the point M. And the two straight lines AB and CD form four angles. Four angles. You can see the four angles here, okay, which are they are angle AMD, angle CMD, angle AMC, and angle BMD. So now we are going to speak about perpendicular straight lines. The two straight lines on the screen, as you can see, the straight line AB and the straight line CD are perpendicular, are called perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines or orthogonal lines. You can repeat it again. Perpendicular, perpendicular, or orthogonal, orthogonal. The same meaning. It means the two straight lines here make four right angles. Four angles, of course, but right angles, as you can see. So they form four right angles, and we can write the straight line AB perpendicular to the straight line CD. The straight line AB is perpendicular to the straight line CD. Okay? Now, the parallel straight lines, the parallel straight lines. What does it mean, parallel straight lines? The straight line AB and the straight line CD are called parallel lines. Parallel lines means what? Means that the two straight lines AB and CD are never intersect. Never intersect. So the number of angles here, or the number of angles that makes after intersecting, there is no intersection, so there is no angles, or there is no intersection point. Okay? So the number of intersection points of the two parallel lines is 0 points. So we don't have intersection points here because the two straight lines AB and CD are never intersect. So we can call them parallel lines. And they will never intersect because they have no points, as we mentioned, no points in common, no common points here. So the straight line AB parallel to the straight line CD. Straight line AB parallel to the straight line CD. It is read as the straight line AB parallel to the straight line CD. Now we have here examples for parallel lines. Examples for parallel lines. We have here the two straight lines in front of you, the two straight lines of the two edges of the ruler. If you have a ruler and draw two straight lines, okay, alongside of the two edges of the ruler, you can find that the two straight lines parallel, okay? And we have here in the second picture, the two lines are parallel as well. And here, the bar train, okay? Here are parallel. Examples for perpendicular lines. We have here perpendicular lines. And here, perpendicular lines as well. So the sheet in your notebook or your book, you can find two perpendicular lines. They make a right angle. And if we have two straight lines, perpendicular straight lines, we will find out that we have four right angles, as we said. And here we have two perpendicular lines. Okay? So this tool is called set square. Set square. This. Okay? So you can call it set square. You repeat after me. Set square. Set square. So we use the set square to draw two perpendicular lines. And we will use this tool, which is set square, and of course the ruler. We will use them to make or to construct geometric constructions, and we will speak about these constructions in the second part of this lesson. Okay. Now we will take exercise on the relation between two straight lines which are parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. Okay, and we will use the whiteboard. Stay with me. This is very simple and very interesting. Okay, stay with me on the board. Okay, dear students, now we will use the whiteboard, okay, to speak again about intersecting lines, parallel lines, and perpendicular lines. هنتكلم تاني تفصيل أكتر about the parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. Okay. Of course, you know the ruler. We will draw this line is called line segment. Okay, it's called line segment. Okay, and this line is called straight line. So this is line segment and this is straight line. The 2 points here, as you can see, we have here 2 points, for example, A, B. Here is the line segment AB, and this is the straight line AB. What is the difference? Remember with me the difference between line segment and straight line. The line segment has 2 end points. If we start from here, we will end here, and when we start here, we will end, okay, at A. So A and B are called 2 end points, and we write AB line segment like this. So this is line segment AB, and this is the straight line AB. So this is the difference between the straight line and the line segment. Now we are going to speak about the 2 straight lines and the relation between them. If we have 2 straight lines, this is a straight line, and this is another straight line. Of course, we will make arrows here. Okay, يبقى أنا عندي هنا two straight lines. The two straight lines here are called two intersecting straight lines. Intersecting straight lines. How many angles we have here? احنا عندنا كم angle هنا؟ في كم angle؟ Right, count with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So when I ask you about the number of the angles, okay, at the intersection point, this is called intersection point. يبقى البوينت دي اسمها intersection point. يبقى أنا عندي هنا 4 angles نتجوا عن الانترسكتنج للتو straight lines اللي قدامنا. طيب we have two straight lines, another two straight lines. This is a straight line and this is another straight line. We can erase this and this as well. So this is another straight line. So we have here two perpendicular straight lines, perpendicular. And of course we have 4 angles as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 angles. But all of them are right angles. Of course you can remember the right angle, its measure is 90 degree. Yes, the measure of the right angle equals 90 degree. But here this angle is not right. It is what? Its type is acute angle or acute angle. Yes, this angle is not right angle. It is an obtuse angle. Great. Of course, we studied before the types of the angles, acute or obtuse. All right, here. So we have here right angles. So if the angle between the two straight lines a right angle, then the two straight lines are called perpendicular. How can we write perpendicular? Perpendicular. Okay? So this is the relation between the two straight lines here. For example, A, B, and C, D. And this point is called M, the intersection point. But here the two straight lines, as you can see, are called intersecting straight lines. Intersecting straight lines. But what is the common between them? يعني ايه الوجه الشبه بين الperpendicular والintersecting؟ الperpendicular, the perpendicular straight lines are intersecting as well. هم كمان intersecting. Intersect يعني يقطع أو تقاطع. تمام؟ قطعوا بعض. So the two perpendicular lines are intersecting lines in the same time. But the two intersecting lines are not perpendicular. يبقى هنا أنا عندي intersecting lines not perpendicular. يبقى أقول intersecting and not perpendicular. فلو قلت intersecting only يبقى ده أنا أقصد اللي هم مش إيه not perpendicular. But the perpendicular of course are intersecting at this time in the same time. يبقى هنا ممكن أقول intersecting and perpendicular. وهنا أقدر أقول intersecting and not perpendicular. Why? Because the angle between them is not right. يعني ممكن تكون acute ممكن تكون obtuse. فبقول not right. طيب we have another relation between the two straight lines. What is the relation? This is a ruler and of course we have two edges here. This is one and this is the other one. So we have two edges of the ruler. 1, 2. Okay? Two sides of the ruler. طيب. If we draw two lines using the two edges of the ruler, we will get two parallel lines. Parallel lines. The two parallel lines never intersect, and we can say that here parallel. Okay? Sorry. So here we have two parallel lines. Okay? So the two parallel lines are never intersect. So when I ask you about the two straight lines that never intersect are called what? Are called parallel lines. Never intersect, it means the number of intersection points of the two parallel lines is 0. So we have here 0 intersection point between the two parallel lines. يعني ما بيقطعوش بعض خالص. Never intersect. فهنا عندي two parallel straight lines وعندي هنا two perpendicular straight lines وهنا عندنا two intersecting straight lines. So we have here the relation between the two straight lines, and this is the lesson today, our lesson today, okay? And now we can take an exercise on this part. نقدر ناخد دلوقتي exercise تكملوا معايا. طيب exercise. Any two straight lines that never intersect are called what? Any two straight lines that never intersect are called never intersect. Perfect. Parallel lines. Great. Parallel. And you can see here this sign, okay, or this symbol, parallel. And we will take this in the second part, two parallel lines, or in this part, by the way. So here we can say that the two straight lines AB and CD, two parallel straight lines, we can say AB straight line parallel to straight line CD. So this sign is called parallel to. This sign is called what? Parallel to. Okay. Okay. Number 2 here. The two intersection or intersecting straight lines that make right angle or a right angle are called what? We have here in the second question the two intersecting straight lines that make a right angle are called what? Make a right angle, it means we have two straight lines here like this, AB and CD, and we have a right angle here. So this is perpendicular lines, okay? So we have here two perpendicular lines, and we can write here the straight line AB is perpendicular to the straight line CD. The straight line CD. So this sign is called perpendicular to. This sign is called what? Perpendicular to. So the sign of perpendicular is this sign. Perpendicular. And the correct answer here the same word, perpendicular. Okay? So the relation between the two straight lines may be parallel, may be perpendicular, or intersecting. And few minutes ago, we talked on the slides, and we will back to revise all of this, all of these slides, okay, to revise the relation between the two parallel straight lines and the two straight lines, maybe parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. هنراجع تاني مع بعض اللي احنا اخدناه من شويه. احنا قلنا عندنا parallel, perpendicular, intersecting. Now I ask you about the relation to write the relation between the two straight lines now. Okay? Who can tell me the relation between the two straight lines now? The relation between the two straight lines here. Intersecting or parallel or perpendicular? Of course, notice that we have two straight lines, perpendicular straight lines, because this is a straight line and it is extends without limit. يعني بيمتد بلا نهاية. It has no starting point or end point, as you studied before. So we have here, this is a straight line, so we will get a right angle here. Right angle, then we will get two perpendicular straight line. So two perpendicular straight lines. Then we can write here perpendicular. Perpendicular. And here, when I ask you to write the relation between the two straight lines here, you will write what? Intersecting or perpendicular or parallel. Of course, we have here two straight lines never intersect, as you know, and I'm sure that all of you said the word, the correct relation, which is what? Parallel. Great, this is the correct answer, parallel. Great, I'm so happy with you that you are understand. I'm sure that inshallah يعني تكونوا فهمتوا, understand the relation between two straight lines, perpendicular and okay, parallel lines, and the last relation, the last relation here is what? We have two straight lines here. Of course, this is perpendicular and this is parallel, and here intersecting. Great. So remember that we have four angles, but not right. But here we have four right angles. So we'll write here, okay. Intersecting straight lines. And remember that we have here four angles, but not perpendicular. Maybe one of them acute angle or obtuse angle. But here, the two perpendicular lines, we have four right angles. Remember that, okay? So we will back, okay, and stay with me, please, to summarize or revise our understanding, and try to concentrate with me again. حاولوا تركزوا معايا تاني عشان هنتكلم بسرعة ايه اللي اخدناه النهارده about perpendicular, parallel, and intersecting. Okay, stay with me. On the screen, you can see examples again for parallel lines. Now you can understand, I think, the difference between perpendicular and parallel lines. So the two edges of the ruler, this is a real example. يعني ده مثال في حياتنا في الانسترومنتس بتاعتك لل two parallel lines. Okay, and about the examples for perpendicular lines, of course, you have the set square. Again, this is the set square. ده set square اللي هو باليلو color. تمام، شايفين باليلو color ده اسمه ايه؟ set square. set square S-E-T square. تمام، فاسمه كده set square. So this is the tool اللي دي الأداة which we use to draw the two perpendicular lines, and we will take in the second part of this lesson the geometric constructions, and one of the most important constructions, how to draw two perpendicular lines, and we will take this in the second part. أتمنى تكونوا إن شاء الله يعني فهمتوا الدرس واستوعبتوا كويس، و I hope that you good and well and happy every time. See you in the next time إن شاء الله. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Thank you for watching. شكرا لكم. مع السلامة.